now I am pretty sure that I have been doing that in season 1 because I just had some sort of a physical memory of it. So I stole an idea from myself in the past. That's cool. That's very cool, but I guess that shows that I am a real person, and I don't know, I am still me. So the way I think of ideas, which is a primitive way, but still is my own way of coming up with things. Yeah, so that shows you that I am an artist. That's me. I am Frost Jotun, by the way. Frost Jotun is an artist, and I have came back to just holding my mic because I realized that it is probably heard clearly that my MacBook is struggling to hold itself together when the mic is just sitting there. So yeah, it is unfortunate, but I don't know what to do. The video is probably laggy. I'm sorry. Literally, what? The only app that is working right now is the OBS, which is the recording device software. Yeah. And I don't have much time to record everything, and I do not have much energy. And let's talk about that. This episode is something I have talked about a lot in the past, I think. Again, no memory at all about my past, which is, well, chronic illness. Yes, I have said before that I have been diagnosed with some things, and something added to that, which is hypermobile Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, which I did not suspect I had. I did not know I was hypermobile, but here we are. Apparently I am. Did not know I could do those tests that they make at the doctor's office, because I never tried them. I could never imagine that it would be possible for me. Turned out that the way I can push my neck back, stuff like that, is not normal. But you shouldn't really do that too much, because it could hurt you, because your body is not supposed to be doing that. So yeah, got diagnosed with that, in addition to like the thyroid and epilepsy and the how is it called, oh my god, dysautonomia. It's when your body just decides that you know what, I'm actually not able to function at all. For me personally, dysautonomia and HEDS, which is the hypermobile Ehlers-Danlos, just to shorten it up, they really affect me in the way that I constantly feel like I'm going to faint, and it's particularly hard when I need to practice violin and I need to stand for some time, and then when I take a break I realize that as I'm sitting down I am not able to get up, but I need to keep working. So how do you deal with that? no idea. And same thing with art, which is scaring me a lot. I was really afraid not that long ago, about a week ago maybe. I was even crying because I've been feeling so horrible physically that I was scared I wouldn't be able to paint ever again. I have had this period of using my mobility aid more often, which is just a walking stick. So it's been harder to walk, especially with the bombings, attacks. And now that is hotter, obviously it is harder for the body to manage all of these different illnesses that exist within it. That kind of sucks. So they took some blood from me today, and tomorrow I will go to a doctor and as well to another doctor in a couple days. I don't know why I'm doing that. I don't know, like a year ago they were not helpful. Those are the same people, because you cannot, you just don't know who to go to, So hopefully I will get some advice from them on how to deal with that, especially if I will need to work more in this future year. I don't know, because truly not that long ago there was a premiere of a performance, and it was so difficult for me that at days when I did not have any rehearsals, I would just lay down and not be able to move. That's really, really tough. So yeah, that's kind of the health update, not really an update. Also, I am tracking my epilepsy medication more closely right now, because my epileptologist started thinking that maybe my medication is not really suitable for me, it's not really helping me, because I've been having the struggles, the problems more lately. So perhaps, as he said, maybe the medicine was or is still making the things worse. So I'm kind of in between, regulating the dosages or maybe switching the medicines altogether. Don't know yet. Kinda tough, kinda difficult, frustrating and tiring. I'm not perfect, you're not perfect, the world is not perfect, the healthcare system is not perfect, is far from being that, but that makes the world okay, normal. Yeah. I got tired again. I'm still hungry, and my voice is really, really tired, because I think it's also HEDS. Basically, it is a gene mutation that affects your connective tissue. And what is your connective tissue? If not your whole body, your eyes, your brain, your blood vessels, your spine and muscles and joints. It's literally everything, and the problem is within it all. So yeah, whenever my eyes hurt, I have a headache, which is every day, or I have a backache, which is also every day. I now know that it's most definitely HEDS. Thank thank you for that. Yeah. So the art, basically what was my strategy in this past week as I came back to painting more, basically every day, was just, you need to start, it will go on itself after, but you just need to, take that brush in your hands or take that pencil, just start creating, and then you will not be able to stop. But there comes another problem of mine, which is connected to epilepsy, which is the overload of the nervous system. My brain, whenever I start working, if it's music, if it's visual arts, or even cooking, it will not stop working. And at some point, eventually, it will just burn me from the inside, and I will be filled with, disappointment and rage from literally every small little detail. And I have no idea how to deal with that, because on the one hand, if I stop and take a break, then I will not be able to start again, because I will realize how tired I am and how terrible I've been feeling lately. Oh, those were cars. I thought it was the air danger alarm, but no. Recently, some people have been driving the way that you would think that there are drones trying to kill you. Right, I was talking about yes, and if I do not stop working on my art, then I burn out so quickly, and it really hurts my body as well, because I start having sleep apnea. If you know, it's when you stop breathing in your sleep, which is really dangerous, obviously, and I just wake up with my heart like squeezed and like not being able to breathe enough for the whole day like ahead. Phew, I am so tired. Let's take a little break. No, let's not. It's not productive. Okay. You see what goes on in my brain. That's literally what happens every time I would be working on something, and I would tell myself that, I'm hurting myself from working that hard and trying to do everything in one go. And then my brain would just go, hey, you know what? You need to finish this, because you will not finish it later. And it also is true, so I don't really know which part of my brain to listen to. Let's just put it this way. Yeah, so it's tough being chronically ill as an artist. Also, for a reason that is obvious as well, which is the financial aspect of it all. I see so many people, remix jobs, if you will, work multiple jobs like at the same time. So obviously, so many people in art can have multiple sources of income. I do not have that opportunity. I can barely survive my work, which is not, it's not really hard, it's not really difficult. You need skills for it, yes. We need to work on those skills like at your own time, yes, but physically it's not that hard. And yet for me personally, I cannot do that at all, and I cannot imagine how people just survive multiple of those things, how they can just exist running around, from one gig to another. I don't know. And it makes me sad to just think about how many opportunities I might be missing because I am not able to, look for them, search for those opportunities. Yeah, so, and obviously the money spent on the medication, which, like, I need a lot of, like, supplements and the medicine for the epilepsy, which is expensive for me personally. So when I need to buy some art supplies, what I end up doing is I go to the store, I pick like one paint that I need the most, then I walk around, like dream about some sketchbooks and some materials and tools, and then I end up just looking at that paint and putting it back, because I think, you know what, I have some other paint, it will be fine, I will work with what I already have, it will be more ecological, it will it will be fine with what I have. Yeah, so that's the issues. And now, as I'm feeling that my throat is about to stop working altogether, I'm going to end this episode a little bit earlier than I should have. I'm gonna drink some water and yeah, thank you for listening, and please be safe, and I will talk to you a little later. Goodbye.